Remember your place! Remember your place! You think me a joke? I'll shatter your bones! Remember your place! Remember your place! You think me a joke? Your skin will crackle and peel! Remember your place! You dare ridicule me? Suffocate already! Insolence will be punished! Suffocate already! Turn you into glass. You fill my home with disarray.
How come I don't use a mic is what you're asking? Is that what you're saying? I think I talk on most of them, except if they're playing a movie or something else here. Generally quiet by nature, but sometimes I try to go on as much as I can. Nice to have you here. Happy Saturday. First I'm trying to get the dragon hunt out of the way for this Warlock. And then I'll probably do a dungeon and a skirmish for the Draconic campaign that this character hasn't finished. So that's the immediate plan. Yeah, hunt. I mean, it's fun. It's just that if you don't got a setup, like here we got a tank, and now we have 2 warlocks. We had a fighter in here, and the fighter left. So just by myself, even if I had great DPS, which this character has kind of medium DPS, it's not going to be fast enough, in my opinion. Like, it could go faster if there was somebody else in here. So now we have another warlock instead of that fighter that wasn't doing much and abandoned. So now it should go even. The tank is doing pretty good. So usually the most important part, at least in the 3-man hunts, actually, I mean, yeah, I made a fighter just to be able to tank because they ask for tanks a lot in randoms. But I like the pally just as much because I get to play pally that they let me play every so often. I like it a lot, and I'm kind of not convinced right now, after making a fighter up to level 20, that the fighter is as good for tanking. It feels like weaker that I expected it after having played a tank. But the fighter definitely has more DPS, even as a tank. It definitely has a lot of DPS over DPS.
You think me a joke?
So, and here I'm talking to you. I'm not concentrating on this. I'm gonna try to beef up my DPS here a little bit. Just floundering around. But yeah, I made a fighter and yeah.
You fool! I am pure power!
And I don't know for sure. I haven't been able to hold aggro very well with either, but if I would say the edge on one of them, I'd say the pally seems to hold aggro better.
I'll shatter your bones!
Put somebody down. Where are they? Oh, sounds good, sounds good. With the fighter, I had a very hard time getting any aggro. Like, I noticed almost any level of DPS would pull more aggro than my fighter in tank mode. And I've tried to equip all the different powers that cause them to pull aggro, but I haven't noticed it so far. I've tried to do it because, you know, I go in as a tank purposely with the fighter, and it's just so far it's been difficult for me. Maybe I'll figure it out at one point.
Suffocate already!
I just did the same rotation with the cleric. I did a dragon hunt. She's much further along than this warlock. He's doing ancient dragons, and I think I just have a couple more to finish the 20 that you need for the wings, the dragon wings. So I did the dragon and I did a dungeon skirmish. The cleric doesn't need it for the draconic campaign because he's already finished it. At least, you know, 1 and 2, 3 hasn't opened up yet. But I do them anyways to get at least some Astro Diamonds. I was getting a lot more. Oh, it's this way. I was getting a lot more Astro Diamonds. You know, they change how the dungeon skirmishes work every so often, and I was hitting my 100,000 cap very easily. Now I'm happy if I get about 75 per character. Just because of time constraints and all that, also. The dungeons and skirmishes that give the most Astro Diamonds also take the longest time. So, and sometimes they don't take as long as you go in there and it lets people know how to do them well. So then it takes longer because you have to repeat it. So I try to do the ones where there's no repeat. Why is this happening?
You think me a joke?
So we have a battalion. I mean, they took aggro the whole time in the first phase.
Suffocate already!
Warlock. Warlock? So this is, I mean, you may already know what it's like.
I'll shatter your bones!
You start out doing dragons by yourself. It's just you and the dragons, or a couple of them. Forget how many. And then they graduate you, like the Warlock is, to adult dragons. I think the first one's adolescent or something like that.
A bolt from the
And then
blue!
you have these adult dragons where you play with a team of 3, and then ancient with 5. Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna have to play through public. I'm not sure if you can invite. I'm not sure if you can invite. Like, you might be able to. Like, you might be able to move and still go into the ones that I can go into. I'm not sure. It'll say you haven't done whatever, and then you go back to the first public. But it's not that bad. It depends because the dragons are different. This particular dragon is kind of a pain. He does a lot of control. See, like, a lot of knockbacks like that, and so you end up not being able to put out as much DPS as you want. So when you're doing it by yourself, and that's probably why you want to change maybe the pally if you're, or add a pally, whatever, because, I mean, not add a pally, get a fighter, stop having a pally, because, you know, I didn't do it with a pally, but I imagine it might be a slow grind with just a couple of persons.
A bolt from the blue!
I think there are ways that the pally can do damage, and I'm not sure though, but it may be having to do with a lot of deflag, or some of those things where they somehow take the damage that they're getting and turn it into damage towards the enemy, but I certainly
Arrogance
don't
is
know if I do that with the pally.
disgusting!
Alright, where were we? This way? Oh, yeah, it's this way. This one is kind of slow grinding because of this dragon. It knocks us back a lot. Feels like more than half of the encounter powers are cut short because of the knockbacks. It's still fun though, and it's still one of the things that I understand about this is that they did this whole dragon thing for the new edition of D&D where it emphasizes, you know, cooperative play, and so I think they did a good job in terms of you really do need to have the right combination of types of classes to make it work. You can't go in here without some sort of tank.
Suffocate already!
Oh, I gotta charge up there. Look at this. To start, you go to Nox right at the beginning, and then after the Nox thing, it's by that entrance that's just past where where Nox is inside of. So there's Nox inside of Protector's Enclave in his usual spot, and then there's a spot that he's inside where the PvP stuff used to be. So then you go in there,
No spot
just past that area. That's bad. I don't know if that happened fast or I'm just watching.
your place. There is no spot in you.
See, I got
Suffocate already.
There's a little entrance between the marketplace and the old PvP door where you talk to one guy by Paradise.
You dare ridicule me? I'll turn you into glass.
Awesome, awesome. Good luck for the first dragon.
You dare ridicule me? You fool! I am pure power! There is no
My
spot
finisher.
in you!
First dragon before we finish this one.
Your arrogance will be your end!
Awesome.
Insolence will be punished! You dare ridicule me? Suffocate already! Insolence will be punished! You think me a joke? Remember your place! You think me a joke? Your arrogance will be your end. You think me a joke? Pathetic and weak. I'll turn you into glass. Your arrogance will be your end. I'll shatter your bones.
When you Protector's Enclave is a section of Neverwinter rebuilt by Lord Dogart Neverwinter in an effort to restore the city to its former glory. Though the spell plague has ended, its effects linger across Faerûn. Active pockets of spell plague persist, and plague-touched creatures roam the lands. Let's quickly do a Batman. Move on to dungeon. Actually, let's check if they're looking for a healer. Q. Nope, they're looking for a tank. Let's go into this. Ebon Downs is an ancient burial site where the greatest heroes of the Sword Coast were laid to rest. Baphomet. How's that dragon go on? Sure you can't type. The dragons demand attention.
Our great adventurous set to slay Baphomet with ease. Baphomet manipulated the devil, forcing the tiefling to attack.
Awesome. Well, pretty quick. Let's just finish the other one. Nice.
He appeared to attack our adventurer.
Baphomet is now. Maybe respawn and have some more fun at a later date. Castle never survived the cataclysm, but has since been reclaimed by denizens or something or the other. Denizens dwarves claim to have found Lost Contagrim, but need help in reclaiming it from the denizens of the Underdark. Putting Mantle Dareth. So we can pick up our Astro Diamonds from the weekly and then proceed to a dungeon skirmish. Deep in Neverwinter lies. I was Neverwinter woods. Lies something.
We're gonna take care of it.
Out of
Did you
Baphomet
find your
complete.
stories were off? You see him on that
4,778 Astro Diamonds. Excellent. Let's see what they have in the queues. The healers. Let's switch to a little. See if we get in. Yeah, we got in as a healer. Let's see. Let's go to. Tiamat is the evil queen of dragons. She has 5 dragon heads, each with different breath weapons. The elemental evil cult worship powerful evil prince of water, earth, fire, and air. They want to destroy our world, reverting it back to its raw elemental forms. If you are another player on opposite sides of an enemy, you'll gain combat advantage and increase the power of your attacks. Likewise, if an enemy flank you, you'll be more vulnerable. And a Q is popped. Let's accept that. Watch out for glowing areas on the ground when in combat. A red area means an enemy is using a powerful strike, as my friend who's doing the dragon must know right now. The Frozen Heart. Nobody ever gets this treasure chest for some reason. But here we are, doing it. Sweet, does that mean you did it? Awesome. Let's give a big round of applause to Blue. That's Thunder Ninja, who has completed their first dragon hunt. I envy your journey. That's my invitation of the crowd to cheer. So I think it now gives you a count when you talk to the quest giver, like you have to do maybe 2 or 3 or something like that of those single ones. It's not many before you can start doing the new ones. This pally has this guy cornered right here. I like it. Oh wait. Oh no, yeah, good. Which dragon was it? Was it the... Like, I just remember them by the colors. Ice. There's a green one with the trees. Red, cool. Fire. Nice. If you look at the quest, like tally, show you that you should show that you did already one. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't do them myself. I haven't done it myself. But you know, they do increase the difficulty. So sometimes people will add modifiers. There's not even a tank in the group, that's like the worst, because you kind of have no chance. But it's also what gives you the different drops that you might be interested in. So far I've ignored that, so to speak, because I just wanted to finish the 20 and get the wings. Kind of shallow of me, but that's how I've worked it so far. But I finished a couple of them with modifiers because other people have put some modifiers in. Fourteen alts. Oh my goodness. Are the alts all different classes? Because I have 4 clerics, 1 main, and then 3 other ones that I was experimenting back in the days when that was the only way for me to experiment. And then now I have a Warlock, which is almost like a main, this one right here, and a fighter that I just made a little bit ago. Hey, thanks for the follow. That's my follow music, but it kicked in a little after. It also echoes when I do that, so I gotta figure out how to stop it. Winter Forged Golem. Yes, all meaning like yes, all different types of races. For your alts. Classes. I mean, that's one races too. Classes. Alright, call him down. Some boots off the floor. 65,565 Astro Diamonds for today. That's the dragon and this dungeon. So let's go and try to do a skirmish.
The arcane. Can we count on? I have need.
Icewind Dale is lethal with the unfair. Rise, my dread legion! Rise and kill these fools! I sense a disturbance. The way is clear.
Yeah, the game has a lot of different things to do. That's for sure. New player is to get to level 20. So enjoy the campaign. You know, at least what they have now is a campaign. It used to be a lot longer. They kind of shortened it up, but it's still lengthy. You know, and just enjoy that process. Basically, it takes you through upgrading gear and the basics of the game. Once you get to level 20, I think start doing daily dungeons and skirmishes. The two bottom ones out of the door. I'll show you right after I get out of this. So that you can start getting Astral Diamonds. Astral Diamonds will allow you to use a trade house and other things to buy equipment that suits your playstyle to raise the item level of your character, be more effective in your encounters. So I think those kind of like the basics. Then you can kind of like say what the departments that are important to work on based on the main menu. So you'll have your character, obviously, the points that you allocate towards their abilities, and then you have mounts, you have companions. Each one of those have their own rigmarole of things you need to get. Don't worry too much about that at first, I think. Just make sure that you get some in. Whether they're low level stuff, it doesn't matter. They all add up. Put them all in. And then, like I said, start doing dungeons so that you can get Astral Diamond. And that'll let you be able to then enhance all those different departments. And one goal, like maybe later on, at least that I work on, a lot of people don't have different kind of things, but for me, I realized at one point that the more Astral Diamonds you get from the dungeons, the more you get enough to get the VIP. So VIP has a few benefits, especially early on, like keeping you from having injuries in dungeons. You're able to go to different areas with your post that lets you teleport to different places without having to go to the portal doors. So right here, for example, I'm going to refine 17,092 Astral Diamonds from this skirmish, which was pretty quick. And here it says you have refined 82,657 for today. You have a cap of 100 per day. I'm going to, for me, 82,000 for this character right now is good enough. Reason being is, if you go over here to the queue, and you see that you have 4 possible random dungeons. Right now, the way it's set up, these two give you the most, but they're the hardest. Probably not the best for a new player. But this one gets less, but it's really quick in comparison. Usually, most people know how to do these. And this one they've increased. Now, it doesn't show it right now. Neither of these show it because I just ran them, so they show the regular value. But I think this one nets you about 30,000 for the base, plus whatever's inside the chest. And also, if you run as, yeah, it is a super time saver. Okay, so you already have VIP then, is what it sounds like. So the other thing is, on these dungeons, if you're able to have, like this character has 2 loadouts, and the first is this one, that's a Hellbringer and it's DPS, and then it has a second one, which is a healer. Oh, awesome, perfect, yeah. So you might have gotten that drop, or yeah, that's awesome. So it is a time saver, and so it's really nice to have no injuries in dungeons, especially at the beginning. But then the way the VIP works, I'm going to show you here. So this character is both a DPS as this mode, and then the other loadout is Soul Weaver, which is a healer. So right now, for example, in the queue over here, it says that there's a roll bonus of a healer. So I always try to go in as that roll bonus, um, and the part of the reason for that is not just for the bonus, because you might say, oh, 6,370 Astro Diamonds raw right now might be a lot, isn't all that much, but because they're asking for that roll. See, now it changed to tank, so they're looking for tanks. So if you this character doesn't have a tank, but if I had a tank and I queue up, likely that queue will pop quicker because you're filling the role that's more rare that they're looking for, and you get the bonus Astro Diamonds. So that's what I try to do. Oh, let me change back to DPS. So that's about it, because if we keep on going with tips, it gets into the I don't like category of so many things to do. Keep it to those things for now until you feel satisfied, and then regroup and figure out what else you want to do. But as far as I'm concerned, like, I went into this game not knowing that basically it's this kind of thing where you have the dungeons and you grind, there's an economy and whatnot. And if I would have known, that might have not sounded attractive, and I might have not done it, gotten into it. I just went into an adventure game, so I enjoyed a lot the campaign. But that was back when the campaign was a lot longer. But still, I just did the campaign to level 20 with the fighter, and I enjoyed it. Even though I think it took me like 7 sessions of a couple of hours each to do. So I think like 21 hours, something like that. I forget exactly. To get to level 20. So that's the part that I enjoy the most. Every time they release a new module, there's some sort of story. In this last one with the dragons, I like the dragons because of the cooperative nature of having to beat them. But it didn't have much of a story to it, other than the lore. There is a lot of lore. If you like D&D, that's something that I do like. There is a lot of lore. I usually read it offline because people might get bored if I'm just reading some stuff, whatever. So if you like that kind of thing, it's cool. But then if you don't like it, it's easy to skip also. Yeah, so I went into it as an adventure. In the end of the day, the real adventure is this idea that, and this is, I guess, what I like about it, once I really realized what the game is all about, is that you constantly go into encounters with other people and, you know, eliminating any kind of negative attitudes or whatever that there might be. The whole idea is you got to figure out how to get through it together, and you're not always going to be teamed up, especially in randoms, perfectly. So you got to figure out how to work what you have in the best way for the team. So this is concept about munchies in D&D. I think, no, yeah, munchies or not munchies. That sounds like an eating disorder or something. but like munchkins, which are like supposedly people whose idea of the game is just like glorying and being the highest DPS person. And while DPS is important, like anything else, you got to be able to take down the enemy. There's a lot of facets, like tanking and healing, that are also important. So the team effort, I like that idea of the game most. And being that I picked the cleric as my original first class, I like the difficult classes. Maybe I think the paladin is probably the hardest class. But they all have their different ways of doing. Like, it depends on your style. You may like a character more than another. I like ranged characters. I like cleric and warlock. I've never tried the ranger or archer, or forget exactly what they're called. But I think they're one of the most powerful classes too. I've been thinking about creating that class. Just one character to keep your hands full. So as a new player, what kind of class did you pick to play? Here we go, we're gonna face Vigorous. I didn't fully understand that, but I think you mean like that sometimes people leave, but other people stay because they want to make it work. Oh yeah, the rogue, I think probably one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful, in terms of raw DPS. And again, that depends on the person and how you play them and how they're, the way the loadout's set up. But and that holds true for all the classes. But I have a friend that has a rogue, and it's awesome. Nice. There goes Bigrin. Alright, I did that for another 5k Astral Diamonds. Sort of a legacy weekly. Let's grab that. That brings our total to 87,435 of the 100,000 Astral Diamond cap. We have 12,565 that we could still do, but right now we're going to check where we are on our campaigns. In the journal, your campaigns, and then write R2 rather to campaigns. On the Wings of Dragons, it looks like, hey, we've unlocked Epic Insignia Choice Pack. And we've also unlocked Draconic Choice Pack, which is what? Neverwinter and Hawk, Neverwinter Standard Artifact Package. Night. Alright, so that's good. So in this case, this tune has exactly half to go. We need 10 more, and I guess I'm looking forward to this. It's just ultimately cosmetic. It is a mount, so it actually has some purpose. But nowadays, you could have a bunch of mounts, and you pick only one mount power. You can see there combat power, and you equip and one equip power. So you can only pick out of all the different ones you have. You pick only one, but you can keep those even if they're from a different mount that you actually ride, and you can use any of them that you have as the one you actually ride. So anyways, these wings seem pretty cool. Inspect, preview. So there they are without a character. And then the other thing is a Draconic Rage. Looks like I'm pretty close to done here, this character. And up here it shows random dungeon, which we did one today, and one of them is ticked off, and random skirmish, one of them is ticked off. And you can do two more of each for credit, but I'm just doing one per day. But once you reach 3, they won't give you any more credit. It's kind of like they bank 2 for the next day, and then the next day you don't have to do. Okay, so we're 98%, so we're almost done with this one. I'm glad to see that. I thought it was much further behind. Let's see if I did everything. Cues. No, journal rather. Did this. One of these has a store that I wanted to look at. Which one is it? Oh, down here. Alright, so this one I don't understand too much. I haven't looked into too much. It says Dragon Hunter rank 9. And it says campaign progress. And that thing there next to the 15 is like some sort of little currency. It says weekly haul 0 of 80. I don't know why it says 0 of 80. If I've done some dragons, maybe they don't count. The adult dragons, maybe you need to do epic dragons. I mean, not epic dragons. Ancient dragons. So it says gain 80 Dragon's Ridges. Dragon Ridges is that currency that I have 15 of with this character. The claim rewards. FML. I'm not sure if that means for my life or something. Pally is slow. But yeah, the Pally is going to be slow grinding those dragons for sure. So anyways, I want to do this, even though I haven't looked into it, because there's a boon at the end of it. So I want to get that boon. Alright. Okay. What else is there? So I wanted to see if I had things to open here in my inventory. Alright, maybe there's some things to sell. Oh, actually, there might be a key to open one of these. Let's see right here. Alright, wish me luck. Ready, set, go. Open. Alright, what exactly happened there? We got some insignia powder. And we have more keys. Let's try a couple more. Ready, set, go. Insignia powder twice in a row. What? Go. 3 times in a row. Wait, we gotta stop. Move to a different position. And try that again. Inventory. What's going on with this insignia powder? One more time. Open. Hey, we got something different. Not great, but something different. Major influence voucher. I will stop right there. Let's take that influence voucher to the stronghold. To the stronghold. The cult of the dragon is an evil dragon worshipping sect with plans to rule the world. Tiamat is the evil queen of dragons. She has 5 dragon heads, each with a different breath weapon. or each with different breath weapons. Alright, here we go. Let's deposit that voucher we just got.
Good
So we
day,
turn this in.
biscuits. Oh, hi, adventurer. Yeah, another day. Well, another day.
Another day.
You know, the steward has a task for me to do, but of course, I can't do it on my own. I wish you'd just give me tasks I can do by myself. Maybe you could help me with it. I'd be grateful.
So, and then refine. I am getting so hungry. It's not funny. I don't know what I want to eat, but like pizza keeps flashing. Sub keeps flashing. Thank you. Spaghetti with meatballs. I'm not gonna eat any of that, but. Ooh. Res. How many is it for the beginning for the single ones? Is it 2 or 3? You should be having like some sort of countdown. Oh look, we got something to sell there. You finished that? Yeah, we did. Pull it down. So you're talking about one of those so many things to do in Neverwinter. Guild activity like this is one of those so many things to do that it's incredible. This guild, I started this guild more or less when Neverwinter came out on PS4. And it's now Guild Hall 11, but it's just a slow grind. I mean, mission here and there, whenever you can. Hold on, let me read. Yeah, for sure. Especially if you want to focus on leveling your character. But in the end of the day, there's a lot of different things going on. Sometimes you'll miss an event, and then you realize you might be focusing on your character, but if you miss that event, then some good things might have been available during that event that would have helped you with your character a lot. So, you know, all depends on how much you want to get. I try to take it easy and just like, you know, I do what I do, have fun with it, and move on. Cool. You have collecting your comps, like to have 10 of them is what you're saying? And upgrading them, I suppose, and all that good stuff. Cool. I don't think this character has them all upgraded yet. I'm gonna check now right after I do this. Dakric the Merciless. Nice. Alright, let's see. Let's see how many companions it's got. I mean, no, I know I have a lot of companions, but how many I have to. So right now I'm at 90%, which is not bad, I guess. And where do I see how many teal ones I have? Summon another, companion options. Yeah, summon another. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I have 9 at. So I need to upgrade one more to teal. Let me see some companion option. No, summon. I think. Yeah, I haven't decided. Okay, so this would be the next logical one because it's already orange. Let me see what happens if I try to companion options, upgrade. Right, so I don't have enough tokens yet. Let's see. Why Batiri? Because what about the Batiri? Let me see. Summon another. I have one, right? Batiri. I do have one, not with this character, huh? Let me see. All. Okay. Oh yeah, there. This is a Batiri, isn't it? Yeah, Batiri. Oh wait, so let me add this one as favorite. How do I do that? I summon it first. Summon. Companion options. Manage. Let's say manage all companions. Let's go with Batiri now. And then companion options. And then mark as favorite. There, okay, so now if I go to summon and I say favorites. There, see I thought this was the only orange I had, so I do have this one too. So you're saying what about this one? Let me see. What does it have? Oh, not this. Companion. Oh no. Said damage versus bosses. Oh, down here in the powers. Oh yeah, there you go. 25% more damage against bosses. Yeah, good one. Oh, that might be a. Let me see what the other one does. Companions.
Sergeant Knox gave me
As a
this hammer.
slotted. As a slotted power. Yeah. Okay. So let me see. I don't think I use it. Oh no, I do use it. Yeah, I do use it on this character. There it is. Universal slot. Material wisdom. Health bonus. Companion. Yeah, it's good, I guess. So maybe that's the one I should upgrade, actually. Um, additional bonus. So what's the thing about health bonus? Outgoing healing? No. Yeah, but even though it's green, it still gives the same 25%, right? Or is it diminished based on the level? I can't remember. Oh, it might be it might be a little less, but still, you still get a pretty big percentage, I'm imagining. Wait, why does it say 7.5%? Oh, it's 7.5. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and so what I was looking at here, the 25% is the actual companion has 25% more damage against bosses. That's what I was thinking. So there's a thing that you can do, you probably already know, but in your mounts, you can actually I forget which one it is. I don't think I have it set up, but I'm gonna try to find it. Mount, manage stable, no, swap out stable, and then one of the powers. I should just look at the singing bonuses. If you're using a fighting companion, you can have it do more damage. Let me see. There you go. Your summoned companion gains 20% more damage. I mean, if you care for that. You were talking, I think, about the slotted. But so if 20% plus the 25, I don't know if it stacks. All right. And I'm imagining you're not using the Batari with your paladin, right? Because from what at least the information that I have, the paladin, it's best to use the augments only so that you don't lose your power in the middle. Seven adds. Oh, 7 ads like in on Twitch? Is that what you mean? Or something else? I'm not sure what you mean. That's funny. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. All washed up and defeat Moven. Oh, look, we have the oh, but only 4 minutes left. I'm gonna get in a fight with the Beholders just because it's fun, but I don't have enough time to beat them. like to fight with a companion, with an augment, because I feel an augment, since they don't go down, I always have my stats, but let's see, should be giving me more to consider bosses in this fight. But it's still fun. Oh no, oh no. Oh! Well, that was fun while it lasted. Woohoo! Companions are extremely valuable. Adventure success. Alright, what else do we have? We're down there for the all washed up. Yeah, I don't think I would have made it. I don't think I had enough time anyways, but I love fighting those guys. I got controlled, and let me change. Well, it's fine. The Batari's fine for now. Ah! Yeah, I've done those beholders a ton of times. I just love fighting them, but you're not supposed to do it by yourself. I've got people say, "Hey, you're crazy. You're not supposed to do that by yourself." But sometimes you can. Right? What happened? What just failed? Oh, Oh yeah, the beholders failed. I wish they would give you like really good rewards for like the giants or the beholder. Being that they're level 3 heroics here. You get much. And one more. This one you do very, very quietly, very, very quietly. Strike. Oh, wow, you see that sword hit? I love when the animations come on just right like that. Alright, we did what we had to do in this corner. What else do we have? 3 minutes. Beast attack. We can do it. Just say yes. We can do it. Let's go. Oh, I went the wrong way. No, it's fine. Let's get some beasts. I think this is what to the pan, but here we go. Sneak attack does better. Give me the peace. I like when this happens too, when they start fighting each other. Ruins. Oh, you know what? Here's a guild information in case you're interested. My guild. Guild information. Where's the information? Boom. 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 There you go. Agents of Celeste. What else? So being in a guild, if you aren't already, gives you, depending on the guild level. So I'm kind of mid-level guild, but I have these boons. Where are they? Boons. Yes, I made it. I think is what you're saying. I made it with a couple of people that don't no longer play, and we just casually just would do what we could, and then I've been doing it, and recorded people. People have gotten involved. I've seen people who started the game, played for a good long while, participated in the guild, and then didn't play anymore for whatever reasons. A lot of people have gotten upset through time, based on like what they've done with the game. The different mods they've changed it, and they're like, "Oh, my character is no longer my character." Like they did a change from barbarians and fighters or something. See, the guild. Yeah. Well, I mean that's cool. It's not like I've never neglected it, but it's not guilds. I think are not the kind of thing you can kind of do by yourself or with just a couple of people. But it's still kind of fun to do. I was gonna show the boons. Let's see if I can keep on track here. Boons. All right. So at least with this guild, if you're in it, you have the option of having a power boon for item level 500 or a critical strike bonus boon for item level 500, and then defense 500. Oh yeah, that's yeah, as a bank, yeah, that's kind of like one of the main reasons um, I started it. Okay, bonus defense for 500. So these are two options, and then um, there's also movement speed, or and this is like movement speed, but it's either you could want the movement on your mount or if you want it on your character. So I play a lot of the dragon farms in Well of the Dragons, which is again to get currency for this. So I put it on the mount. Treasure Hunter Boon, what is that? Hold on, where am I? Treasure Hunter. Grants 80 combined rating for structure rank. Reward bonus gold from 3%. Rank 6 and up doubles the amount of resources earned from a throw. Alright, so let me show you. That sounds like a good one. I have to go here, or can I do it straight from here? Let's see. Guild. Stronghold Coffer. Where's the somewhere it should say, oh, down there. Current guild target is the mine. Oh, what's going on? Get an attack! Get an attack! That's from Warcraft, the old one, the Warcraft 2. Before it became World of Warcraft. I'm getting attacked! Alright. I wanted to show you the guild structure. So at the time, a long time ago, we made a whole bunch of little guilds. And we had a few guilds under that came under, and then I think there's a couple of them, but one of them a long while ago became inactive. One of them that wasn't one of the ones that we made was another guild. So a long time ago they became inactive. So we've been waiting to see, oh, when they land active. And by active I mean just having a player at all that will respond to anything, you know, within, let's say, 6 months. You know, like not necessarily very active, just that somebody still kind of takes ownership. I think nobody in that guild still plays. So they wanted to replace it. And somehow, traversing the guild hall, got it. This is like an example of being scrolled out. All the while I may faint on stream because of not eating. Alright, come on, let's go. We got this. But I kind of enjoy like just my own playing. Like every once in a while there'll be a slow something in Neverwinter, like no events, in the case of me. I kind of enjoy just going into a stronghold and doing whatever there is to be done. You know, it's kind of like I find it relaxing sometimes, depending on how things are in the real world. But right now, there's a lot of events going on. So I'm just doing stuff. Alright, is that, yeah, should be able to get rid of guilds from the alliance. Let me see. Yeah, but what I didn't want to do is get rid of it without replacing it with something. So let me show you what I got here. Is it here where you check it? All right, see this one. So all the other ones. These are all the ones we made. So we made little ones, and I don't think any one of them is outside. It's higher than level 1 down here. But this one is somebody else's that we have no control of, and we wanted to replace this one with something higher. So I say we, but that was when. But now it's me. um, so see, they're level 3, but they haven't done anything forever, and I've messaged them a bunch of times. So it doesn't matter. It's not like anybody needs to be active. What I do, generally speaking, I use it I use the guild. I used to do it. I haven't done it in a while, but I used to run the lowest level random, like I did today. And back then, the cloak tower would come up a lot.
We could
And
hit
if there was a nice little active group, and usually we'd get new players,
Good day,
I would
adventurer.
send out
Thank you,
invites, and so then
It's taking
the guild would always be capped out at 150
thanks.
people, and then we just go through it, and you could see who wasn't active, like meaning not active in the sense of doing stuff in the actual guild, but like somebody who hasn't logged on to the game in like over 6 months or something. So then we would delete those people to make room to be able to invite people, because a lot of new players, they unless they have alts, or unless they have other friends or whatever the case may be, they don't have access to a guild and getting those boons. So this gave the opportunity for new players to have those extra boons right at the beginning. So that's kind of how I use the guild. And the only reason for contacting this other guild I showed you in a second was only so that we could fill out. You know, they need to do it on their branch to add those slots that are open under them. See the empty slots there under this one? They're the ones who have to accept those people under them. So we can't do it. You know, otherwise it would be as long as they would be like accepting whoever it was, then that would be cool. But they don't do it. So that's the only reason why I want to replace it, not because of anything else. Not like anybody else is contributing or whatever the case may be. And I haven't done a check of like the active stuff in a long while either, just because of my own time or whatever. But I do it pretty much something for the guild every day, just because I come back here and maybe turn in whatever random dungeons or whatever the case may be. And let me check on what you said. If I press select, I forget where it is where you add or subtract something. Can't remember. Maybe over here.
Adventurer.
Well, anyways, if you want one of your alts or yourself, or whatever the case may be, you want to play around with the guild, feel free to send me a message or whatever the case may be. See, no pressure. See the stronghold overview. Okay, so here we go. So we're guild hall level 10. Oh, you're right. So, and we have this last structure, I think, right here, which this is why I'm doing Wall of the Dragons for this. Of course, this is the Dread Ring stuff right here. And then, you know, gold is gold. You can get gold. I think some of my alts have pretty good gold, even though I'm using it up pretty quick on my main. So I'm not worried about the gold, but I'm worried about this one and this one that are the longer treks. But once I finish those two, then this will be ready to upgrade to Guild Hall level 11. And I'm not sure if I have to pick something at that point. You know what? Now that I'm talking about it, let's go 10. 10? The farm and 10. The lumber. And then you know when the Every once in a while, you set one of these guys to do the gems. But I don't want to waste the resources right now. Like the gem cutter. And then you have to concentrate on making sure that you go in there every 8 hours to make sure that you get the most out of it. Tend. Oh, you tended the farm. What else is there? Oh, there's this right here. Let's put this there. Jump. This one's capped? Oh, okay. At max capacity. Iconic rage. I'm pretty sure these other ones are also maxed out, but I'm gonna go check them out anyways. Go wait till the last thing to do for the guild here. Oh no, this one isn't capped out. Yeah, but this game, before you know it, you have no real life. Cause it'll suck the life out of you. Woo! There's a lot of things to do. So that's why it's good to do what you're saying. Work on one thing at a time. Alright, this one's maxed out. Let's go do the drakes. Drakes! Can somebody get me some food? I'm about to starve. I like to do this, the Drake's one. It's just I don't play now, so looking for drakes. Looking for drakes. Oh, from the Alliance. Even though my main is the one that's really in charge of this, but guilds, alliances. There you go. Kick from alliance. There you go. Yeah. I found it after like 3.5 hours. great. Which reminds me of Scotty in Star Trek saying, there be whales here, Captain. Something like that. There be whales. Right. Oh, look, we just popped. Alright, let's go get him anyways. Give me a second, I'll look, but I'm not sure which items in particular. I know that right now, the things I'm working on are the Well of Dragons currency and the Dread Ring currency, which will level up the last structure that I need to level 5. Then that allows the guild hall level 11 to be upgraded. I'll show you now. If I can do from here, let's see. Guilds. See, the mine is at 4. So I need, is it 7 structures? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you need 7 structures at 5 to go to that. So where does it show it? Show it there. Offer. Let's go to the guy. The guy or the mimic. I think they were either one of those. I have some more for each one because I do Well of Dragons and the Dread Ring here and there when I can, but I don't necessarily deposit all the time because, like for example, with I'm not sure if anymore with the new one, but Tiamat, you need the currency from Wall of Dragons to be able to open the box. So until I had enough, I was going to deposit. Okay. So gold, which is not a big deal. Treasures and tyranny and dark gifts. I think that answers your question. Unless you're meaning something else, which I'm not aware of. So for example, oh look, I got a voucher. So with this tune, I have some of that. I have some of this. And like I said, I don't really deposit it, everything I have, because I want to keep just enough for the dungeons. Fangs, let's do 20. Do 5 of these. Not a big deal there. What is this? I guess this is part of the new currency. Let's see what 18 does. Not much. Okay, but that's the new currency under the store. Let me see. The store. Under journal. Under campaigns. Probably here. Yeah, open store. Right. So my main can, I think, can already purchase a couple of these equipment. I haven't done it because I don't like the stats so far. Maybe the rings might be worth it, but I don't have access to rings. This one, looks like this one doesn't have access to anything yet because it's much further behind in the. And you were saying I'm gonna get the next. So you have 3 banks. I'm assuming you have 1 at least. But it's kind of better like if you have alts that have a different guild just to like have those guilds because you get that first one. I'm not sure actually now. I don't remember if you get the first one for free or not. But it's the lowest cost. The further up you go. 1, 2, 3, right? So the further. Say unlock a repository. So the further up you go, the more it costs. So, and you only get the same bank slots as you did when you bought the previous ones that were less cost. So, oh, see, so the guild resources, there's 275 gold. So that's why I'm not worried about the gold that's needed here. Even if my individual characters don't have it. Let me see. Yeah, so we have more than enough for the gold. It's just these 2. I think that's what your question was. Anyways, okay. Good there. Oh, check here. I have a ton of things for the individual characters, but I haven't been able to focus on it. Like this character has a bunch of like these kind of things, equipment, choice. I have a mythic mount and this mythic mount that I haven't slotted. Let me see where I am with mounts. I'm at 88%. So what am I missing? Oh, can we see the battle? Review. This is not showing if they're mythic, so I'll have to go to stable. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 mythic there. Swap out of stable. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7. Is that correct? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's 8 actually. I have 8, and the rest of the 8% is based on the other ones, the highest level of the other ones. 8, so 9, 10. So I have 2 more mythics, but I'm debating. I might just upgrade what I have. One of the ones that I have. I should have enough tokens stored away somewhere here. That. Where is the upgrade token? Just like little gold bags, right? Here they are. So 25 here, 25 there, 10 here. It's 35. Still not enough. Upgrade. I'll have to do 8. 8 of 10. 80. That's 25. That's 5. Companions. What's this? This is free VIP or what is this? Oh, 100% off any companion. But I don't think you can get mythic. So anyways, there's some housekeeping to do just with the character. Here's some more stuff. Legendary mount. Choice packs. So I think some of these are going to go to some of the alts. Anyways, definitely a lot of housekeeping to do. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and have some lunch. Hopefully I'll see you soon and you're having a good one. Bye for now.